You're not a human, are you?
I am a human, but I'm also the one who stands at the pinnacle of all races. I'm one of the 7 deadly sins, the sin of pride, and my name is Lion Sin Escanor.
What's up guys, it's Fresk, and today I bring you a new character for your build collection. From his exact outfit down to his exact stats, I've crafted one of my favorite 7 Deadly Sins characters in Deepwoken, and it is absolutely broken. Escanor is truly the most prideful character I know, and straight up refuses to be looked down upon. He gets his power from his ability Sunshine, enhancing his attacks and burning through anything, while having advanced control over his axe as this guy couldn't even lift. He's also incredibly fast and just an absolute tank. But wait, there's a catch. He loses all of that at night and just turns to an average day guy as a barkeeper. Before we get into the full build breakdown, make sure you subscribe to help me get to 1k subscribers. Unless you want Escanor to come after you next. Getting into the build breakdown. Most importantly, we have the fit. This is Escanor's hair code, and for the outfit, I used the topless version of the martial arts outfit, which can be obtained in the Oblivion and a few other methods like the Ceremon Hollow dungeon. For the weapon, I chose the halberd because it perfectly resembles Escanor's sacred treasure, Rita, a one-handed long axe that can be used only by the goat himself. With Escanor being the embodiment of pride, he has to have a build that makes everyone around him feel like ants, and some of the main things in this build that show that are the talent's brick wall and not a scratch. Escanor has insane durability, being able to shrug off hits that can flatten mountains. In Forest Attunement, you're obviously going to want Flame Charm so that your opponent can feel your presence before they even see you. I'll go deeper into his skills later, but first, let's have a look at his stats. Escanor has insane durability, physically and mentally, and that's clear because to be as prideful as Escanor, you need to have insane willpower. I went 25 heavy for the halberd and 80 flame charm for max burn damage. The rest are for buffs, since Escanor has all around enhancements. Now for his main abilities. Escanor gets his power directly from the ability Sunshine, which grants him god levels of enhancements to his body and even his mind. He goes from being a nervous quiet barkeeper to the most arrogant one in the room, ready to destroy anyone that thinks otherwise. The best thing to match Escanor's Sunshine ability would be Flame Charm, as its mantras perfectly match him, burning through anything in your way. And what better way to begin than his signature skill, Cruel Sun. This ability is so OP, it evaporates lakes and has an unescapable range. For this, I chose Flare Volley. It has all the range you can ask for and has the speed of a bullet. For catching your opponent off guard and just spamming this at a range, this is an S tier mantra. And if you want to be Escanor, you can't forget about his signature Divine Sword Escanor, where he literally cuts through air with his hand, cutting down anything in his path. Now if that's not prideful, I don't know what is. Divine Sword Escanor or Flame Blade is a great way to guard break your opponent in a parry trading scenario, or even just using it for a bit of extra damage. And to really assert dominance as the Lion Sin of Pride, your aura has to be so radiant that it blinds anyone facing you. And that's when we bring in the Pride Flare. This mantra is the ace up your sleeve. Just when your opponent thought they had an opening, you pull this out your bag and just blind them instantly. Escanor can never be outshined, and the moment anyone thinks otherwise, he mocks them with Pride Flare. Another very important skill is Sunshine Aura. It's stated that anyone near Escanor during the high noon part of the day can physically feel the air around them beginning to boil. Escanor has so much aura, you can feel his presence before you even see him. You can use this mantra to catch your opponent off guard, or even as a defensive mantra to buy some extra time. Next we have Ash Slam and Relentless Flame. These two really bring this kit together. With range and high damage, if you get hit with these, you can just throw in the towel right there, because each one's doing at least a bar of your HP. Next we have Exhaustion Strike. Escanor is exceptional in normal combat, being able to cut a demon in half that the main character acknowledges in one clean strike. And lastly, we have our final form, Last Resort, Escanor the One. Flame Within allows us to receive a massive damage bonus and in return draining our own HP. I wouldn't use this if I didn't have to, but if my match counted on ending it as quick as possible, I'd use Flame Within and absolutely shred my opponent. Just like Escanor, in this form you truly are unmatched, giving you insane damage buffs. On top of that, it increases your movement speed. And for our support mantra, we have Flame Wisp, which allows us to regenerate damage from our own flames. Escanor is completely immune to his own flames, after all he is the ruler of the sun. Now that I've gone over everything, it's time for the talents. But before I go over the talents, if you guys want more builds like this, I have dozens of unique builds all on my server below in the description. And now let's get into some fights. And that's all for the build, hope you guys enjoyed. If you want more builds like this, you can join my Discord server down below, right by the builder link, and there's plenty more build videos just like this to come. Make sure to stay notified for future uploads, and I'll see you next time.